on, praise him in the noonday too. Oh, everything that happened.
I know it's hard, Israel. Trying to live right in this wicked kingdom. Our time is coming real soon.
It's been a long time, but it's coming real soon. It's gonna be okay, so I can't stop. Won't stop. Israel, won't stop. Everything that you're going through, suffering, try to stay faithful to the truth. I know it's hard, don't stop. Don't stop. Israel, don't stop. When that day comes, when the chariots come in the sky, everybody's gonna know why. They don't know it's a good soon. The chosen my enemies gonna face. Now I wanna see that they don't wanna see. He's a good soon. He's a chosen one. You believe what the Bible says. Be ready for the good times up ahead. I'm telling you, don't stop. Stay focused, child. In a minute, we gon' be in the kingdom. Yeah. You don't believe it, I don't really care. I can't wait to see it, I just wanna be there. Israel, if you're with me, let me know you're with me. Say yeah. When the chariots come in the sky, everybody's gonna know why. They gon' know.
Okay, let's start. For all the Hebrews outside there, my name is Michael Massa, and I'm coming from the western coast of Africa, Angola. And if you see on my page, Michael Massa page, you will see I can show you every country, every river, the most of the names of the Bible inside Africa. So you can see that if you read the Chronicles, if you read the Kings, the Book of Kings, so you will see that all the names, all the rivers, all the countries, all the animals, and the kings' names from the African tribes are inside the Bible. So what I want to say is, where is the real Israel? Is it in the Middle East, or is it in the western coast of Africa? And most people would think, it is in the North Africa and the northwestern coast, like Nigeria or Ghana. But this ain't the truth too. It is in Congo or Angola or South Africa. So all of the western coast of Africa is the true Israel. And the Israelites, they went from the Middle East, down to establish their kingdoms in Africa. Still today, Israel is in Africa. The most of people who live now in America, they come from the Bantu tribes. The most of them claim to be Nigerians or something like that. This is not the truth, because you have to know the most of people came from Congo and Angola, and they went the first. They was the first people who went out from Africa, because the enemy, let's say the transatlantic slave trade started in Angola. You know what I'm saying? And the other part was 1,000 years before or something like that. This was the enemies was Islamic people. This was the Hamite people, the East Africans, who was always conquering the West Africans. So Israel is very deep, brothers. I know it's not easy to get this. Israel is land one. They had one landmass. You know what I'm saying? They was fighting each other. These Africans. So let's say Hamites like Ethiopians, let's say Somalis and all these things was fighting against the Congolese. This is the truth. So if you go now to Joel 4, there is a prophecy who says there was Yah will bring them together in Josaphat, and they were fighting. The big fight will start there and stuff like this. This is a real prophecy. It will happen there, but this means not that we will flee to this. We will go to the end of time. We will go. We will live in this Israel. This Israel is too small. It is so small, like it is smaller than Germany. You know what I'm saying? It goes inside Germany like 3 times. Now let me go to the scriptures. I don't want to go too far. You know what I'm saying? To get you these things so easily. Yeah, you will understand it. So let's go to the first verse that I got here. Let's go to Hebrews 6:7. So Hebrews 6:7, it says, watch out, because most of people thinking, most of the American people thinks they comes from heaven, they fall to their slave ships, and they went to captivity. But this is not the truth, people. You are Bantu people. You have to say, I am a Bantu. Hebrews and all these names these are names the white people gave it to us. So if you know and you go back from Hebrews, you get Jacob, and you go back to Jacob, you got Isaac, and Isaac intermarried to who? To the Bantus, to Bayituel, Banababantu. You understand? So you are Bantu people. I don't want to say you are false prophets or stuff like that, because the Most High is very smart. He gave everybody outside a little knowledge. He can't give you all, because it is like this, that Matthew got a little bit, Luke got a little bit. You know what I'm saying? It was always like this. Later we will mingle, that we will be together, Israel and Judah. Then he will put us together. Then we have all the knowledge that he wanted we to have in spirituality. Because the spirituality never left Africa, you know what I'm saying? And this is the thing that you need, you American Hebrews. You have to go back to your ancestors. Your ancestors are not in the Middle East today. Your ancestors are today in the western coast of Africa. They're where you come from. And you people say you don't like this people from western coast of Africa, but these people was always Israelites. There was always Jews. You know what I'm saying? This is the problem we're here. We never went out from being Jew, you know what I'm saying? But you people was Gentiles. You people mingled them. You people are mixed with the Hamites, because you people went out from Africa with the Hamites, because Africa has 2 deportations, Jews, and the other deportation was the Hamites. So you went to the same boats, and you went to the same lands like Haiti or somewhere else like America. You know what I'm saying? And you intermarried. Yeah. So we are pure. We still pure. You know what I'm saying? So let's go to this. These scriptures are deep. And I don't think IUIC will be happy with that, but I don't think these people too, they have the truth, because they have knowledge with to read the Bible. They have all these things, like, because they are Yah's children, but they are too aggressive, no love, no peaceful. You know what I'm saying? And Yah says very, very, very clear: the guy who is coming to preaching these things, he will be peaceful. He has knowledge, and he will be humble. So you people has to come down first. You has to come to your natural form. You has to know the truth in spirituality, yeah, that is missed inside your preachings, my friends. So let's go deep to all the scriptures, my friends. So Hebrews 6:7, it says, "For the earth which drinks in the rain that comes up upon it, and brings forth herbs meet for them by whom it is dressed, receive blessings from God." So from Yah, this land that the Israelites should become, it is not a desert. You know what I'm saying? Israel today and 2,000 years before, even 4,000 years before, it is a desert. You know what I'm saying? But we are sub-Saharan. You know what I'm saying? We are Mediterranean in France. This is our place where we live. And you can see how the Most High was tricky. He knew Esau would change the scriptures. Yeah, He say the land which he will give us, it will drink in water, in rain. Let's go to the Middle East today. There is no rain. It was never a rainy place. So, but this is the first scripture. You will see. We will. This is the truth with Josephus. It is the truth with Josephus that he said they went out from Israel and go back to Africa. It's the truth. But look at that. Before Josephus, before Christ died, the Israelite was living already in Africa. They established their kingdoms right there. You know what I'm saying? The most tribe would have been there. Josephus, there was the last people say come to Africa. That's why it was not so much Israelite. They went out from there. You know what I'm saying? You should know something. You should know something. It's very deep. I know it's very deep. You should know that the Most High, had war. He was in war with the Hamites. He was in war with the Ishmaelites. With Ishmael. So how could we live in this small place right there? Israel was big. The 12 tribes, they were big. These were big kingdoms, my brothers and sisters. So let's check this. Jeremiah 2:7. Look at this. What he say. Our nice prophet Jeremiah. I like him. Because we have to go back to our ancestors. And now you will learn something. And I brought you into a plentiful country to eat the fruit thereof and the goodness thereof. But when ye entered, ye defiled my land and made mine heritage an abomination. Okay, and fruitful land. What means a fruitful land, my brothers and sisters? Come on. Is Israel today a fruitful land? So if it is, I will clap my hands. It is not. And it was never fruitful. We know Egypt was fruitful for a time, but this small Israel right there, never. Because it is not the place where we dwelled. Yeah. I go to the next scripture. We go to Exodus. Look at this. Watch out, brothers. Now it will be more dangerous. I can prove everything here. It's so easy. It's so damn easy to get all of the prophets outside there. They are wrong. They has to go back to Africa, like all their fathers were saying before that. All the fathers who went out of Africa, they were saying has to go back to Africa. Everybody, like me, I'm in Germany now. Everybody of us know we have to go back to Africa, not back to Israel, my friend. Israel is nothing there, and there will be never something. So look at this. If you go back to Israel, you will go back to hell because you're going to conquer. You're going to war. There is nothing. There is no animal. There are no hills. Look at these verses now. Exodus 3:8. It says, and I am come down to deliver them out of the hand of the Egyptians, to bring them up out of the land into a good land, into a land flowing with milk and honey, into the place of the Canaanites and the Hittites and the Ammonites and the Perizzites and the Hittites. So what he says here, to a large place and flowing with milk and honey. Do you know what this means? Milk and honey? This means all fruits you can find there. All kind of animals you can find there. All kind of waters you can find there. All kind of minerals you can find there. This is for me fruit, and this is for me milk and honey, and a large. Israel is so small, my brothers. Do you want to say the Most High was so dumb to give in Abraham or Moshe, telling him, hey, come on, I will give you a land, and this land will be so small, smaller than Germany? It is not the truth. They went 40 years in the desert. My brothers, check this out. Now, check this out, you prophets. You are prophets or not? Hey, come on. I'm not saying I'm a prophet. I'm humble. I don't know those things, but I'm telling you something. From Egypt to Israel today, that you call Israel, you need not more than 7 hours, yeah, by car. And if you go, you need not more than 3 days by food. So how can that be? We can check this out. We can try. We take our stuff and we try to go from Egypt to Israel. And you will see it is a pure lie. They went into the desert of Sahara to go back to Africa. You know what I'm saying? They went back there to the southern Africa. This is the heritage place. They was there. They never went up to some Ishmaelites or to some Edomites. You know what I'm saying? Look at these. A large place where you can see milk and honey in there. So now we are not finished. Come on. And in the land of Ham, don't forget this. He says in the land of Ham. Now we go to Deuteronomy. Deep stuff. I know. Deep stuff. You should read your Bible carefully. And you should look who's preaching you, my friends. So Deuteronomy 8 and 9. And a land wherein thou shalt eat bread without scarceness. Thou shalt not lack anything in it. A land whose stones are iron, and out of whose hills thou mayest pick brass. Brothers, Google the waterfalls of Africa, and you will be happy. You will be never happier than you was before. You will see, yeah, a land wherein thou shalt eat bread without scarceness, thou shalt not lack anything in it. A land whose stones are iron, and out of whose hills thou mayest pick brass. It is not Israel in the Middle East, my brother. It is there where the lions come from, my brother. It is there where the spirituality are. You should ask your ancestors. Go back to these villages and ask them, how was your spirituality before they come with the Bible? Ask them, how was your spirituality before you come with the Bible? They will say they was praying to the ancestors. And these people know Yahweh. They knew the invisible God. Before the colonists come, they was coming with this book and say Jesus Christ, Jesus Christ. And our people say, we know this Jesus Christ, but you people are not bringing us Jesus Christ. You people are bringing us crime. So they was killing the prophets. Even after Christ, a lot of prophets come out of Africa. They was always fighting against this Catholicism, this Christianity. You know what I'm saying? But I never heard in America a prophet come out and he was doing miracles and fighting against his people. But the Jehovah Witness, the Mormons, the Catholic Church knew that people come out of Africa like Kimbangu or Simon Toko. These people was fighting the white people and was doing miracles, and they could speak in a lot of languages. They don't need they wasn't people. They don't even need the book, but they could speak in out of the book what is inside here. They were saying to you people, you will be destroyed. They were saying to people like me, you will go far away out of Africa, and there you will be kings. All these areas here, all these land masses are ours in one day. Our child will get all these things here. It's easy, but you people, you say you fall from heaven to your slave ships. You say you are Israelites, but this name Israel is a made man name. You know what I'm saying? All the Hebrew that you are learning is not the true Hebrew from that time. You know what I'm saying? Because the true Hebrew, you have to go to the Bar Congo. If you're talking about Jesus, Yesaya, Yahushua, Yahuwah, it's not our language. It's not our language. Go to 2 Kings 8:21. You see Zaire inside. I can show you my books, brothers and sisters. I write in day and night, brothers and sisters. I become one day crazy for that, I know, but this is our job because we are messengers, and the message is coming right out of my mouth, brothers and sisters. You should wake up. Who's preaching you? Yeah, you people, you should look who is humble, who has love in it. Yes, it is the truth that Christ was black and all these things, but we need love in our preaching. We need patience. We need to be humble, my brothers and sisters. And we need to love each other. We need to bring our people together because we are one. And look at this, to the next verses. Now we got what? We got brass inside, iron inside the land of Israel. Let's check it out if they have iron or brass inside of Israel today. So where it is? So did we get? Did we took all the gold with us? Then we went to Africa? No. Even the prophecies from Luke 21:24, yeah, that we will be scattered among all nations. Where did this happen? Did this happen in the Middle East? It's happened inside Africa. So Africa is Israel. Africa, the western coast of Africa is Israel, okay? And not the Middle East. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, and this is the things that happen in Africa. They conquer us, and they say the enemy will be there, they're staying there. Some of us will go to captivity, and some of us has to stay. They took kings, they took some other people who has knowledge, and you people claim to say, man, come on, this African Hamites, they sold us. But if I go here to Deuteronomy, look at this. Deuteronomy 28 is, let's check, 64. And the Lord shall scatter thee among people from the one end of the earth, even unto the other. And there thou shalt serve other gods, which neither thou nor thy fathers have known, if wood and stone. Okay, we know. Where did this happen? Where did this happen? The Ishmael comes from the right, the eastern places, and from the left, yeah, the Christianity comes. Did this happen did this happen in Middle East? Did this happen in Middle East, prophets? Come on, maybe I'm wrong, maybe I'm dumb, but this is clear that you never know your spirituality because you are heartless people. You are preaching with power, but you don't think where you come from. You people are Bantus, yeah. And now look at this. We are going now. We are going on to this so-called prophecy that you use, yeah. Deuteronomy 28:68. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships, by the way whereof I spake unto thee. Thou shalt see it no more again. Now listen carefully. And there ye shall be sold into your enemies for a bondman and a bondwoman, and no man shall buy you. So who sold you? The enemy sold you. Yeah. And the enemies from Eastern Africa sold you. Yeah. Like Somalis, like Sudanese, like Marocs, like all these people from Central Africa. These people, Senegalese. Yeah, these people sold you, Gambians, yeah, but never Angola, never Cameroon, never the Southern Africa, never Namibia, never Mozambique, never Zimbabwe. You don't know where you are, my friends. You are lost. And these people in Africa, they never lost their statutes and commandments. Still today, the women, they pray with head covers and all these things. What do you want to teach the so-called Hamites that you call Hamites? You people are mixed with Hamites. You people are mixed with Indians. You people are mixed with Puerto Ricans, all these things. So who are you? You are Gentiles. And now check, I go too far because I want to teach you that Israel is not in the Middle East. Now, I will go only to the scriptures, only to show you 5 or 6 verses that you were fooled. Genesis 2:12. Let's check this out. Genesis 2:12. What is here? My brothers, you have the Bible right there. You have the Bible at home. You can check by yourself, and I would like it. And the gold of that land, and again, And the gold of that land is good. There is bdellium and the onyx stone. Where in the goddamn Israel today you can see gold? And brothers, I'm not using verses from outside of the Bible. Yeah, I'm using the Bible right here. And you know we have animals like gazelles, antelope, we have leopards, we have lions, we have giraffes. All of these biblical animals are inside the book. But you can never see a migration from the Middle East inside to Africa. But the Lion of Judah, he was never called like, Christ is the Lion of Judah, my brothers. Did you forget it? So you people thinking you will go to fight in this Edomites without going back to get the knowledge by your ancestors, come out of the Hebrew Israelite cult. You are Hebrews, yes, because the white people give you the name Hebrew. First, you should learn the African custom, the spirituality that you could call always voodoo and all this stuff. You know what I'm saying? I told you something. Before the white man comes and conquers in Africa, they had no chance. Read the book of not the book of Esther, but the book of, let me check. It's in the Apocrypha. Judith. You read Judith 5. So if you read Judith, you will understand how these people was conquering us and they could not reach us because of our spirituality. Read Judith 5. It is a nice story, brothers and sisters. They has to go over the mountains like Naruto to fighting our ancestors. They were shooting at us. They could not kill us. They was trying everything. They could not do anything because of our spirituality. We could fly. Read Hezekiah. Hezekiah could fly. We could do miracle things. And this is the spiritual power that we need in these days again. So where are your gifts that the Most High give it to you? Where are your third eye? Why you don't have the power of Samson? Why you're not smart like Solomon? You can shout in the streets. You know what your mission is? Read Isaiah 49, my brothers and sisters. Your mission is to gather Israel and the Gentiles. Read Revelation 7, and you will know that you has to bring even this white cow people back to Israel. What's happened with you? Where your heart is, where your mind is, you blow it up with joints, with girls, with famous and stuff. America brings you, makes you crazy, my friend. Come on, back to your ancestors. Come back. Look at me. I'm young, but I'm preaching. I'm here in your ministry, in my ministry. We are all together. Let's bring us the truth together. I want not go so far. Yes, I going back to the scriptures to showing you, yeah, that we have coltan inside our lands. Like the Most High says in Genesis 2 and 12, we have gold, we have diamonds, we have brass. Where you can find these things in Israel today? Why nobody is writing outside there? Why nobody is writing to me that I'm false? Come on, where you prophet? Are you sleeping? Come on, huh? Hey, you are fooled all the time. All the time. And Bill Clinton and Obama, they clap their hands. They're thinking, yeah, we can rock Africa. Africa is Israel. The Most High is dwelt. He's living there in the mountains there. You know what I'm saying? Africa, there is snow, there is summer, there is rainy, there is desert, there are all animals. Brother, come on. Read Job 28, and you will know that Israel, my brother, is in the land of Ham. The Canaanites, they are in the land of Ham. They're giving them all the land. We was fighting again. My mother know the songs, my brothers and sisters, how they came out of Egypt and they went back to the kingdoms of Congo and opened the Congo kingdoms, Niger Congo languages they was speaking, a Bantu language they're speaking it today, and this is the ancient Hebrew. So what kind of Hebrew do you speak and do you learn? This is why people are laughing at you, my brothers and sisters in America. Yes, this Hebrew Israel will go on and go on, but the most of you people, will not survive, because you will always thinking like these people want you to think, but these people need us. They need the Ngunzas. Our people, we are doctors. We are the prophets. They was using some of this plant and some of this plant, and the Holy Spirit was inspiring us to see things that you can never see. Where are your gifts? It's not only reading Bible. You need prayers, my friend. You need to unite in prayers and cry for the Most High. You know what I'm saying? And this is the truth. It's not only, it's not like someone is, you see someone is going to church, he's the devil. He's trying to get in the Most High. It's not everybody is the devil. Come on, my brothers and sisters. So now we are not finished. I'm not finished with you. Yes, I'm not saying you are not the prophet. I'm not saying you're not my brother, like you always saying to us, the Hamites and stuff. But we know, we was always laughing, you know what I'm saying? We was always laughing. We was always saying, what's going on with these people? They coming to the truth right now, and our forefathers was always in the truth, and now they getting better and better than we are. So now let them do. Maybe they will find one day out that they have to come back to us, because we never left our culture, never left. If a man dies, the brother has to marry his wives, and all this stuff you read in here in the ancient in the book of laws. We are doing it today, but this is a false thing also, because maybe you are doing wrong and they keep throwing you with stones in Africa and stuff like this. This shows that we are the spiritual people. Our pastors are doing miracles in the wrong way and stuff like this. You know what I'm saying? So we has to come with the truth to our people in Africa, because they don't know nothing. So you people are scattered to bring in the truth inside, the light inside to Africa and everywhere else. But what you are doing, you are fighting your own brothers in the streets. You are fighting them to accuse them and say Israel is in the middle. No, it cannot be. It cannot be in the Middle East. They try to put Israel in Uganda. They try to put Israel somewhere else. Then they find Hitler and say, now we can use a dumbass. Then in 1984, then we establish Israel in the Middle East. Come on, brothers and sisters. Wake up. Now, I have for you another verses. We're going to Deuteronomy again. So, in Deuteronomy 8:7, it says like this. Watch out. Now it will be nice for you. For the Lord thy God, or Yahweh, or Yah the Almighty, we call him Zambi, it comes from Yah, or the Yami, all the Bantu call him like this, Yami, because this is his name. It's not coming from Europe, it's not coming from any Hebrew or something like that. It's coming from the Bantus, okay? So, for Yami, thy Lord brings thee into a good land, a land of brooks of water, of foundation, and depths, and that spring out of the valley and hills. Hallelujah. I can see no hill, I can see no hill in Israel today. We can search, and we will not find no gold, and we will find no enemies, and we will find no, I don't know. You can sing better than me, you Americans, I know. But you will find nothing. But go now to your internet, Google 666, and ask him the waterfalls, the bears, the goats. Where these people come from? Now, you see, even in Deuteronomy, 8-7, it says very clear. that there are hills, yeah, that spring comes out of the valley from the hills. Come on, brothers, where you can see it. This is the truth about Israel, brothers. Isolele Salem. The Most High's land is in Congo. It's in Angola. It's in Cameroon, brothers. This is the old kingdom of this so-called African that you call Africa. The lost one. The wife of the Most High. You, Americans, brothers and sisters, should wake up fast. Come on. Now, Deuteronomy 11. Look at these. This is the password. This is the key. Look at these, my brothers. Look at this verse right now. What it says. For the land which thou goes in to possess it. It's not like the land of Egypt, from whence ye come out, where thou sowest thy seed, and waters it with thy food, as a garden of herbs. But the land whither ye go to possess it is a land of hills and valleys, and drinks water of the rains of heaven, a land which the Lord thy God carried for. The eyes of the Lord thy God are always upon it, from the beginning of the year even into the end of the year. He carries for Israel like it is his own. It's in the equator, my friends. They was calling it Atlantis. You know what I'm saying? Because of the water, because of the air springs, because of the golds. Look, Solomon's mines. Look at this video. Look at the kingdom of Sheba, or the queen Sheba that Solomon was fighting for. She was jealous for his gold. Where these things come from? It's Africa. You know what I'm saying? It's Africa. It's like the heaven. And he gives always rain because of agriculture, my friends. There was copper keeper. Jesus was getting him with palms. You know what I'm saying? Hey, look at your faces, man. You people are not American. You're not Afro-American. You people are Bantu people. Come on. If you say Somali, you will directly say, no, you are not like me. If you say Sudanese, you will directly say, no, you're not like me. Now you claim to say that the people from Africa, from the Western coast, are not looking like you? You dumb. You people are crazy. These people look exactly like you do. And they have the haircuts. And even if you see them with some of them have plaits on their mouths, earrings like crazy. You know why this is? You know why you can see pygmies in Africa? Like you can see the Lord of the Rings is showing small people and stuff like this. You know why you can see that? You know why you can see people looking like Chinese in Africa, like the Moabites and stuff? You know why? Because these people are Israel. These people was mingling themselves with the Gentiles all the time, like you are today. You a mixed race with the Gentiles. If sometimes I listen to your speeches and your preachings, people of Israel in so-called America, you sounds like a Gentile. Yes, it is, because you are cross, you mix yourself. This was Esau's work. That's why the Most High says in Romans 9, I guess. Romans 10. He says that he would bring us to jealousy. Yeah, this is the point, and he's not doing it for free. He says he has to do it because you people has to come back to Christ's body. Yeah, as the Gentiles too. You can be Israel. I'm Israel, and you think you will be Israel if you do nothing for that? You need a spiritual blessing. Yeah, you have to get baptized spiritually. You have to get baptized. Some of you of water, all these things. This thing's what I'm saying. Check this out, brothers and sisters. Yeah, and you will see that it's the truth. Yeah, I'm finishing here because the next time I want to show you all animals. You can see all animals. Yeah, like Job. I will only read this verse in Job because I love this prophet also because he was saying I'm black and I like this and I like that guy, man, because it's nice to have prophets like this. He says in Job 12:7-8, read, but ask now the beasts, and they shall teach thee, and the fowls of the air, and they shall tell thee, or speak to the earth, and it shall teach thee, and the fishes of the sea shall declare unto thee where Israel is. Israel is not a desert. He said he took it out of Egypt because Egypt was a desert. There was no rainy place. How could these people do agriculture? He gave them a land full of rain, full of mass, and a wide land, a large land, a big land. Okay? I can show you through the scriptures. And look, you see, I'm living in Germany. I can show you through the scriptures, my brothers and sisters. Yeah, the land, how long it has to be. It's written here. And you will see it is not the Middle East. Hey, David was not living in a small house like this, brothers and sisters. He had a big land because the Most High loved him. Hallelujah. And I hope you will understand this.
That's what I'm waiting for. Yeah. When the chariots come and stand, when they come, everybody's gonna know why. It's so different. So let the children people. Oh yeah. And my enemies. Oh yeah. Now I wanna see that. I wanna see it. It's so different. So let the chosen ones. We gon' get the kingdom. Yeah. See, the Bible says that it's a righteous thing to recompense tribulation to those that trouble you. We gon' get the kingdom, yeah. After everything they did, we gon' get them back again. We gon' get the kingdom, yeah. I know some of y'all don't like that, but that's the truth. Oh yeah. From everlasting to everlasting, thou art God. from everlasting to everlasting. Thou art God, from everlasting to everlasting. Thou art God. From the beginning, wherever the earth was, you were there. You were there. You held creation in the palm of your hand. Sun, stars, heaven above, and earth below. The tides of the sea and the direction the winds blow. A humble servant you have made in me. A humble servant you have made. And my only desire is to follow thee. From everlasting to everlasting. From everlasting to everlasting. Thou art God. 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 Yeah.